to the tap.
Side to Sampson. Over Perkins. Rebound, Jordan. Carolina on the run. This is Black, their senior quarterback. Perkins outside. Rebound to Mullen. 6'5" guard.
Well, they're only coming at each other, Dick. It'll be a fast tempo game. North Carolina wants it that way.
Sampson misses his first two attempts. Rebound Doherty. Carolina beat Virginia at Chapel Hill 65-60. And then Virginia walloped the Tar Heels at Charlottesville in the rematch. 2-0 North Carolina.
Virginia's playing man-to-man.
74-58 was the score of the second meeting at Virginia. And this the rubber match in the AC tournament. Goaltending, Sampson.
Good call by the official. Here's the opening tip. Watch how fast Sam Perkins gets up. Steals the tap, and that's all she wrote.
It appeared that that's something they had planned. That they thought Perkins could beat Sampson on the tap, and Worthy went in uncontested.
North Carolina's just went to a 2-3 zone. This is where they'll miss Othell Wilson. He can shoot from the outside.
Miller, the freshman. Jones, who will have to take up the slack and do some shooting. And Mullen, he's short. So Virginia misses its first three attempts. Jimmy Black inside to Jordan. Tipped in by Perkins. 6-0 North Carolina.
Virginia needs a basket real bad.
Robinson, he misses. Rebound Doherty. Doherty. 8-0 Tar Heels, and they're on their feet.
Good call, timeout here. Yes, he did. Excellent call.
What a start for Dean Smith, North Carolina Tar Heels. 5 shots, 4 baskets. Virginia 0 for 4. It reads out 8-0 North Carolina.
You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network. Last year, more than 6 million people got into a Chevy truck. This year, it'll be even easier. Chevy, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road.
There's no bond more sacred than between us and our herd. Gateway computers feature the Intel Pentium chip. Call 1-800-GATEWAY and we'll make one for you.
Ted Williams wrote the book on hitting. Now he selects the top 20 hitters of all time. Spanning 5 generations, these Hall of Famers had one thing in common. They could hit a baseball. Some hit with power, others for average. See why Ted calls them the 20 greatest hitters. This weekend on Classic Sports Network.
What are people saying about Classic Sports Network? 3 words. It's about time.
4, 3, 2, Michael, fire. Yeah!
It's about the time Hank broke the Babes record.
It's gone! It's 7:15!
Or the time Mary Lou was perfect. Classic Sports Network, the only network that brings you the greatest sports stories and personalities of all time, all the time.
North Carolina off to an 8-0 start.
Worthy puts it up, but Sampson's too close to the basket. Anytime you go up and block a shot that close to the basket, the referee's going to call goaltending, which it was.
2 minutes and 13 seconds, and a foul is called on Worthy, or no, they just say out of bounds, no foul.
Carolina's looking for the knockout punch. They're pushing hard. They're trying to keep Virginia on the snide.
Into Jones, hawked by Black, an excellent defensive player, Black.
Into Ralph this time down.
Miller, the freshman, hits 8-2 as Virginia has its first score.
It's a surprise right now. They're picking up court. 3-2. They're about playing that one-man zone underneath.
Michael Jordan. Craig Robinson rebounds and Stokes brings it down. No advantage.
Dick, for Virginia to win, Craig Robinson has to play good.
Miller hits 2 in a row, and it takes a 4.
3-1-1, pressure up court.
Jordan off to Worthy. Worthy now has 6 points, and it's 10-4.
James Worthy is a complete player.
Carolina's back in the zone. Inside to Sampson, and he has his first scoop. It's 10-6. No problem with the press, and Doherty brings it in. North Carolina and Virginia, 2 teams who made the Final Four last year. Perkins bangs in a 20-footer, and it's 12-6. He has 4.
Perkins put that right in Ralph's face. He said, Sampson, you got to come out and play me, or I'll bottom it out.
Stokes into Sampson. And Worthy all alone. That's going to be a foul. We'll see if it's a 2-shot foul.
Don Robinson, a good play. It should be a 2-shot foul. Dean Smith jumping up and down. He's absolutely right. There was a solo breakaway by Worthy. Now watch this replay. Excellent play by Craig Robinson. Ralph loses the ball in here. Now here goes Sam. He's moving uptown. James Worthy's moving uptown. An obvious intentional foul by Craig Robinson. Miscue by the official.
Hockey, that would have been a penalty shot because Worthy had an easy 2. Instead, Carolina just got the ball out of bounds. Worthy.
Oh, no, you can't do that, Ralph.
Goaltending on Sampson, his second.
Ralph is too close to the basket this afternoon, and everything he's blocking away is obviously goaltending. He has to move up a foot or so. Watch how close he is to the basket. Now, anything up there, he's going to knock away. The ball's always on his downward flight. That's close.
Jim Braddock in for North Carolina. This is Robinson. Gets his own rebound. No foul. And Stokes is called for the foul, and the Virginia fans are angry.
Oh, no basket. You're not going to get any basket on this. You're going to get a charging call, Dick. Terry Holland is acting up. Wow. Watch this here.
He thought there was a foul right there, but there wasn't.
But here's where the charging call. See, they call charging right there off Ricky Stokes.
No basket. Here's some of the scores yesterday. Carolina, Virginia winning. Georgetown continues. We'll get more later. 14-6, North Carolina. Steal, the play made by young Miller. Jones brings it down. Perkins gambling. This is Jones, the senior, and he hits his first basket, 14-8. 5 minutes gone.
The hero of yesterday's game, Stokes, playing tight on James Black. Alternative.
Knocked in by Miller accidentally. Miller of Virginia knocked it into the air and it banked home. Right at the basket to Jimmy Black. Sampson. Knocked away by Black. Not there. Rebound Perkins. Matt Doherty, and North Carolina leads by 10.
In their win against North Carolina State yesterday, the baseline, Doherty, Perkins, and Worthy scored over 75% of the points.
Robinson over Worthy connects, and it's 18-10. Craig Robinson's first basket. The way they collapse on Sampson, Robinson, as you pointed out, Al, is the key. He has to score on that 10 to 12 footer.
Also on the offensive board on rebounds. He's free. He get a lot of garbage underneath. James is going to go up.
Worthy over Robinson.
Virginia's a little bit too tough for Robinson.
He's a little tough for everyone. Sampson hits, and it's 20-12. Sampson with 4.
Sampson's starting to tire. Not going up and down the court as quickly as he did the first 6-7 minutes. Dan, take it again from out there. He's not coming out on you. That's 2 more.
Worthy. Oh, my! Worthy has a dozen.
See how quick he get off the floor that time?
7 minutes gone, and Carolina leading by 10.
Man-to-man, but drifting off the weak side on the Sampson.
Inside, Robinson. Block! Perkins. Worthy. Is he hot? James Worthy has 14 points. He has outscored Virginia.
He's humming. Wow, unbelievable.
Sampson right back to hit for Virginia.
You notice Sampson doesn't get the ball in close. He normally gets about 8 feet out. He's taking turnaround jumping. He's fading into the corner.
First 8 minutes, the action has been brisk. Foul on Sampson reaching around Perkins. First foul on Virginia. Ralph Sampson, their 3rd team foul. Carolina has not committed a foul yet.
Sampson's kind of tired, and I think they got to get him out for a rest. I think he'll be going out now. See, his reflexes aren't there. He's just kind of laying all over Perkins.
And a timeout. 11 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the first half. Number 1, North Carolina jumps out to an early 10-point advantage.
I'm Bill Bradley, and you're watching Classic Sports Network.
Hi, Bob Vila here to show you a unique new Craftsman tool no home should be without. Craftsman Handy Cut Utility Cutters. The one tool you can count on for all kinds of tough cutting jobs. Craftsman Handy Cut does the job of utility knives, carpet knives, shears, shop cutters, and more. Look how tough it is to make a good cut through this damaged garden hose with a utility knife. Craftsman Handy Cut gets it done in one clean cut. It's a terrific small branch and shrub pruner. Shears or shop cutters can't trim vinyl flooring as easily as the Craftsman Handy Cut. Use the Craftsman Handy Cut to cut nearly any common household material, including rope, plastic, leather, vinyl, and rubber. Call now, and you can order your Craftsman Handy Cut for only $19.99. And remember, when you buy from Sears, your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back.
To order your Craftsman Handy Cut, get your Sears card or the credit card ready and call 1-800-203-9944. That's 1-800-203-9944. Call right now.
They were stars even before they were in the NBA. Catch Michael, Patrick, Worthy, and Sampson. Get ready for the tournaments with ACC and the Big East Feasts. Watch Syracuse versus Georgetown on Phi Beta Classics, Sunday at 8, only on Classic Sports. You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network.
Talent is rich again in the ACC. 24-14. North Carolina with the ball and the lead. 8 minutes have been played. Chris Brust is in for the first time for North Carolina, number 45.
Virginia's gone to a 2-3 zone, mainly, I believe, to rest Ralph Sampson.
Brust, Black, and this is Braddock. James Worthy also given a breather. Sampson and Worthy on the sideline. Braddock from way outside, not there, and a foul underneath. And the first foul against Carolina in the game against Chris Brust. Other scores, Tulsa winning against Illinois State. Memphis State a squeaker. Arizona State upset Oregon State. Minnesota, the Big Ten champions. Iowa, boy, another heartbreaking finish for the Hawkeyes. Idaho, the winner again. Kentucky knocked off by Alabama. West Virginia upset by Pittsburgh. Arkansas wins in the Southwest. Mullen, not there. Perkins is. Worthy back in for North Carolina.
man their defense. They're back to man-to-man.
How much has Virginia missed Othell Wilson?
Well, he's the one that triggers their fast break. He's the one that keeps them honest from the outside.
Jordan, the freshman, and Sampson high above the crowd to get the rebound. Perkins hit the deck. He's okay.
Othell Wilson doesn't give you the same amount of problems, but as a guard, he gives you some problems that Ralph Sampson gives you as a baseline player.
This is Stokes, the hero yesterday. Sampson gets the rebound.
Hey, that's the closest Ralph got the ball to the basket in the first quarter here.
8-point lead for Carolina. We're at the halfway mark of the first 20 minutes. Joe Forte, Paul Houseman, and John Flaherty are the officials in this final game.
You got Eaton unworthy now.
Kenton Edelin in the game. Here's Perkins. Rebound Sampson. Brings it down himself. Watch out. Up. He double dribbled.
Okay, you should be mad at yourself. You're not supposed to dribble when you're 7-4. All right, now watch Ralph Sampson get the ball here. Gets the ball now.
At the other end, he gets Stokes' rebound.
Yeah, here's where he ends up with the dunk on this one. He's pretty close to the basket. He just takes a quick left turn here, and
he knew where it was. North Carolina 24, Virginia 16. 9.5 minutes left before the intermission. Alone is Black. Perkins rebound. No, that's Worthy. And he hits again. James Worthy has 16 points.
The only guy I think can stop Worthy today would be Sampson, but they're afraid Sampson getting foul trouble.
Worthy, just a junior. Gastonia, North Carolina. Beautiful pass to Edelin. Mullen set him up.
That was a throw pass. That's a very difficult pass what he did just then. Obviously, everyone's conscious of Sampson, and Edelin slipped up on the baseline.
Reminder, we will have our most valuable player blocked by Sampson. Here comes Virginia. They could cut Carolina's lead to 6. Inside Miller, and he was fouled by Jordan.
This is what you call a throw pass through a zone, a bounce pass all the way through. Edelin had the inside. Obviously, 3 men were around Sampson in the house or in the paint.
Virginia plays the ball out of bounds on the foul by Jordan, and Jordan comes out. Buzz Peterson, a freshman from Asheville, North Carolina, number 22. He's heir apparent to Jimmy Black's point guard job, is in now for Carolina.
They can cheat more on Stokes than they could in Othell Wilson. Watch how far they lay off Stokes when he gets the ball.
Miller, the player of the year in West Virginia last year, went to Virginia. He's got 6 points, and it's now 26-20.
There's your Gail Catton had him in a great season this year.
Now the Virginia fans creating a ruckus. It's primarily a North Carolina crowd here in Greensboro. This is Perkins over Robinson. And a foul against Robinson of Virginia.
He reached in on Matt Doherty.
Here's some more of the action yesterday in the final weekend regular season play. Missouri wins the Big 8 Conference and the tournament. Wyoming into the NCAA, and overtime win against San Diego State. Evansville also into the NCAA.
For the first time, I think, for the first place. So it's a tremendous turnaround. They had that tragic accident, Dick, about 5-6 years ago.
Well, you made that comment a week or so ago. You thought they might just be the best basketball team in the state of Indiana. That raised a few eyebrows. It's 26-20. North Carolina, 8 minutes left.
You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network. Join the team with the Classic Sports Network t-shirt. Just call 1-888-LEGENDS, and for only $11.95, you can wear the T-shirt that tells the world you're a classic sports fan. It comes in gray or tan, so please specify color and size. And now, for the first time, Classic Sports is offering our limited edition cat. It's only $13.95 and available in both green and white. So call 1-888-LEGENDS and order your Classic Sports gear today.
The one thing that I am most proud of about myself is that I realize that it is far better to understand than to be understood.
But he had one job to do and one job only. I had several that I had to do. I had to score at times, to rebound, to play defense. And, you know, I did it the best I could. I think that most of my teams did the best they could. I think the Boston teams were just better, so therefore they won the big ones.
It was a classic way of playing the game in the UCLA style. Teamwork, quickness and speed, and unselfish play.
I love that pressure. I love it when it's right on you and you wake up in the morning and you know that you have to go out and get the job done. The real champions, they just can't wait to get up in the morning knowing that it's all on them.
Virginia will set in the zone. Ralph Sampson's back in. Tight pocket zone around the basket. Woo!
Into Peterson. 26-20, Carolina once led by 10. Virginia has carved it down to 6. This is Doherty. Boy, he's been hot from 20. 6 points for Doherty. 7:45 left first half. Number 54, Warren Martin, a 7-footer in the game for the first time for North Carolina. He's replaced Perkins.
He'll just lean on Sampson, probably pick up a foul or two. He's expendable at this time of his career.
North Carolina as a team with only 2 fouls. Robinson, good move on Worthy, and then he lost it out of bounds. James Worthy has played a picture-perfect first half at both ends of the court and has 16 points for North Carolina. He'll make most everyone's All-American team. Worthy finally missed one. Stokes, the smallest man on the court, at 5'10", hits. And it's 28-22 on Stokes' first basket.
Now watch down this end. If they get the ball into Worthy, they'll put 2 men on Worthy. They'll turn around and attack. Let's see if James gets the ball.
There he
Get
is.
it down low.
Martin inside. And it's out of bounds to North Carolina.
Here it comes from above. Watch Stokes around the inside and land of the Giants. Looks like a Mutton Jeff routine.
Stokes' brother Bobby, a great star at Virginia, and now at University of Virginia Medical School.
The last time they won the ACC Conference Championship, he played.
That was in 76. 28-22. Last year, Virginia won the regular season championship, and North Carolina qualified for the tournament winning this championship. They tied for the regular season, each with 2 losses, the only 2 they suffered all year long. Each beat each other. Doherty again. Rebound Robinson. It's a 2-on-2 for Virginia. Stokes to Robinson. 28-24. Virginia pulls up to 4 points and a foul.
Foul, I think, was on George. From underneath Craig Robinson a little bit. If you notice here, Craig grabs onto the rim because he's afraid. He's afraid of getting flipped out there. Didn't look like a foul to me. Let's look at it again. Didn't look like a foul to me on Jordan. Didn't look like he touched him. He did catch him with his hip.
So Jordan has his second foul, one of the talented freshmen in the country, and Robinson with a chance to cut the lead to 3.
Oh, shoot it to get another one. If he would have missed that one because Worthy lost his balance, he got another shot.
So Virginia, down by 10 earlier, has pulled to within 3.
Looks like a 1-3-1 out there now with Ralph on the baseline.
Off Miller's foot.
This type of a zone, the corners are very vulnerable because Ralph Sampson will not come out to the corner. So look for Carolina to shoot from the corner.
Now let's listen to the sounds. The movement of the athletes will, just the sounds alone will give us that feeling. Well, in a zone, there isn't going to be that kind of movement. Turn a man to man, you'll get lots of action. Jimmy Black, the senior, makes it 30-25. He has 4.
Jimmy Black pulls defense down court. Now North Carolina alternates them.
Let's try the sound at this end. Foul on Worthy, blocking Edelin. James Worthy's first foul. Two great juniors on the court. Sampson of Virginia, Worthy of North Carolina.
One of the things that's interesting, Dick, it's a very, very weak year in the NBA. And these guys are going to really be tempted to come out because if they come out, they're going to be 1, 2, and 3, just like last year with Buck Williams, McGuire, and Isaiah Thomas come out. They became 1, 2, 3.
Into Edelin, and he scores. Kenton Edelin, a walk-on, has 4 points. 30-27, North Carolina, with 4:15 left in the half.
How can a guy 6'9" and 6'10" be a walk-on? That doesn't make sense.
He had a chance to go to several other schools. He wanted to go to Virginia because of his academic status. He didn't go as an athlete, but certainly has contributed to this team. Worthy. Sampson can't control, but Miller is there. And now Virginia down by only 3. Worthy, no, it's Jordan.
That should be 2 shots, automatic.
So Michael Jordan made the steal, and Edelin saved the easy layup.
Watch the steal here. Jordan takes off like a jackrabbit. Now here's an intentional foul. They're just laying all over him. They don't want to give anyone a 3-point play. Here they come at another angle. First Edelin hits him, then Stokes comes over and lays on him a little bit. Now it's a 2-shot foul, even though he wasn't shooting. That's what should have happened at the start of the game. When a man's breaking away and has a chippy layup, and you grab him, he should get 2 shots.
Jordan, a candidate for our all-freshman team. We'll be announcing our traditional NBC all-freshman team, our Coach of the Year, and our NBC Player of the Year at halftime. It's 32-27, North Carolina, timeout.
Hi, I'm Red Auerbach. You're watching Classic Sports Network.
10 cents may not look like much to you, but sign up for Sprint Cents Long Distance now, and you'll be amazed at what this little dime can do.
Every time I get another dime, I think about calling my agent for just 10 cents a minute. So what if he puts me on hold?
Barb, your agent's on the phone.
Coming. Yes.
Funny, ever since I got Sprint's dime a minute rate, I can call anywhere in the country and know exactly what I'm paying every month. Nothing surprises me. Hi.
Suddenly, it all makes sense. I work all day, so at 10 cents a minute nights and weekends, I can give myself the green light to talk.
Call for Sprint Cents now, and you'll pay just 10 cents a minute at the times you call most.
Of course, I could pay more at those times, but that wouldn't make sense.
To me, the biggest bonus is I get 10% cash back.
That's cool. With Sprint Cents, it all makes sense. See for yourself. Call now, 1-800-403-6060.
We were more or less more interested, I believe, the players on our club in keeping the streak alive than Lou was.
And I might have been given a bad break, but I've got an awful lot to live for.
I saw that day, if you talk about sadness, in any country. That's the day I saw photographers cry.
We're all out there on the field, and the fans, an ovation like I've never heard in my life before or since. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, believe me.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
What if you could collect life's greatest moments? If you could just hang on to them and not let any slip away? And what if every time you remembered them, they were just as vivid, just as good? On Classic Sports Network, memories don't pass you by, nor are they carted off and filed away. They're front and center, and even sideways. Classic Sports Network, the only network where once-in-a-lifetime moments happen 24 hours a day.
You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network.
Here's the coach's all-time Atlantic Coast Conference team. Every one of these players were a player of the year in the conference. Ford, Thompson, Rosenbluth, he was a member of that 57 championship team that went unbeaten. Art Heyman, Ralph Sampson. How could you leave Billy Cunningham off that team?
Well, I tell you what, no one is player of the year in the ACC. Each one of those guys was player of the year in the country. Now he's going to put Billy Packer as the coach on the floor. But his hair kept getting his eyes.
Alvin Barnes, ACC team, something, boy, some great talent there. And, of course, as is always the case, tough to limit to 5. Virginia trailing by 5, 32-27 with the ball. 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pressure up court, 1-2-1.
Jones with a trap. Now it's 3-on-1, and Miller scores. Jim Miller has 8 points.
Once you get the ball in the middle against the trap, you usually can score on the other end. 1-3-1. Virginia.
Worthy. Perkins. Out of bounds to Virginia. Carolina didn't like the call, but there are a couple of potential Carolina fouls on that play, too, that were 32-29.
Watch the crowd around Sampson. Wherever Sampson goes, see the ball right next to him. When he goes over to the strong side of the court, 2 guys will pick him up. Now he's on the inside. I like that position he has now. I'd shoot and look for him to get the rebound. See Walt hanging tight around him. 2 guys are always touching.
Miller and a reaching foul against Jordan of North Carolina, and that's his 3rd. Halftime, player of the year, and we'll have an interview with him. The coach of the year will announce him, as well as our NBC all-freshman team and our final season NBC Top 20.
Watch this time now. Carolina's in the zone. I believe that Ralph should stay low in the blocks. They shoot from the outside. Then he'd have inside position to rebound. See where he is? Now watch him get kind of fidgety. Come out and try to get the ball in the hole. You push him back. Get your position, Ralph, and hold him, will you? Okay. Now I'd shoot. Shoot the ball. Let him get the rebound, will you? Get the inside again, Ralph. Now he's coming out. That's the problem. Get on the other side of James. Word, get the other side of him. He's not listening.
Miller in trouble for a moment.
Word, he still got his hand on him. He gets his hand, he touches it back on Ralph every couple of seconds. There he is, got a hand on him again.
Beautiful pass, and Evelyn scores. What a play by Sampson.
You hear a lot about Sampson, but the one thing you don't hear about, which is probably his biggest weapon, is his passing and his court vision.
Virginia is within 1 of North Carolina after trailing by as much as 12 in this first half. Doherty to Perkins. Oh, wow. What a shot.
I think that was a Hail Mary. What a shot.
He takes that shot all year long, that little jump hook.
Yeah, but boy, it's a tough shot. It looks so different. Carolina again is going to get back to the 2-3. It looks like Virginia might take a few seconds off the clock.
Jordan is on the bench with 3 fouls. Number 24, Jim Braddock, has replaced him. That's Braddock hawking the ball at the moment.
Dean is saying, go back into your pocket zone. Virginia has to attack you. Virginia's losing by 3. Looks like Virginia's content to either go in 3 down or maybe 1 down. 57 seconds left. Now they're coming out with pressure now.
Bad pass, but Miller did a good job of controlling it. Final seconds of the first half. Boy, it's been true to their rating. Number 1 and number 2. Dean Smith, 51-year-old head coach, the winningest coach in Atlantic Coast Conference history. 21st year at Carolina, looking for that elusive national championship. He was picked number 1 at the start of the year. He's number 1 at the end of the regular season. Or will he be? Stokes threw it away. 23 seconds.
You got to remember, 1-2 is the poll that we have. AP-UP has the poll number 2, Virginia number 3, and North Carolina number 1. If North Carolina loses today, I believe the poll will become number 1, and for the 3rd year in a row, which Ray Meyer doesn't want, he'll be going into the NCAA number 1, which is the kiss of death.
Doherty, not there. Worthy is. And at the buzzer, no play, no foul at the buzzer. That ends an outstanding 20 minutes of college basketball.
Here's Sampson's assistant. Now watch how he has the vision. He drops it right down on the inside to Edelman. Now, anytime he passes, obviously 2 or 3 men are covering him, Dick. Here's another angle. All right, watch Edelman's flip on the inside.
One of the many sterling plays in this first half. North Carolina 34, Virginia 31. We'll be right back.
You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network.
Legends Duel on Home Run Derby, only on Classic Sports Network.
Feeling stressed out? Is that nagging back pain acting up again?
What you need is the Body Back Plus massager. Not only does massage affect the body as a whole, but it's also been found to reduce stress and help with immune systems. In fact, Good Housekeeping magazine has listed massage in its top 20 ways to live longer.
Now you can experience a complete and relaxing massage with the Body Back Plus massager. While its thick, soft cushion offers support, 5 independent motors massage all major stress points and tired muscle groups. The Body Back Plus offers relief to any muscle group. Send relief to your neck, shoulders, lower back, buttocks, or thighs. You can even use the cycle mode, sending massage pulses up and down your entire body. Adjust the speed and intensity of the massage for the ultimate in relaxation. Choose a slow, gentle massage to soothe and comfort, or a stimulating, vibrant massage to revitalize. Use Body Back Plus anywhere you want a soothing massage. Sitting at work, reclining at home, even in the car. Finally, you can get a massage when and where you need it.
You won't believe how good this feels. I can feel it massaging my entire back.
Other massagers cost hundreds or even thousands. This popular massager was sold on TV for over $119. But through this special TV offer, you can order the Body Back Plus for just 4 easy payments of $19.95. And if you call right now, you'll also receive this car adapter absolutely free. Now you can have a massage even in your car.
I take my Body Back Plus everywhere I go. I'm never without it.
Body Back Plus is also available with soothing heat for just 1 extra payment of only $19.95. Body Back Plus works anywhere, anytime you need it.
There's nothing like a good massage. I invite you to try the Body Back Plus, risk-free for 30 days. I'm sure you'll love it just as much as I do.
The Body Back Plus makes a great gift. Have your credit card ready and call 1-800-344-4888 or send $79.80 plus $14.95 shipping and handling to Body Back Plus, P.O. Box 910, Department 44, Gardnerville, Nevada.
This famous sports figure will be the subject of our bonus biography round on the Sports Challenge.
This is our one-question category on the classics in sport. Here we go with the clues.
Classic. Classic.
When a player knows the answer, he should press his button to sound his buzzer. Would you like to try again? Sorry, time is up. The answer, classic sports.
Catch Sports Challenge Sunday only on Classic Sports Network.
We continue on this very tense edition of Phi Beta Classics, the 1982 ACC tournament final between North Carolina and Virginia. As a high school senior, 7'4" Ralph Sampson was one of the most aggressively courted high school players. Then, as early as his freshman year in college, Sampson was sought by several NBA teams. In fact, Boston's general manager Red Auerbach was so eager to have him, he was compelled to say that Sampson should stay in school, only if he wanted to be the world's tallest brain surgeon. But Sampson decided to stay in college and had a great career there. He was named 1980 ACC Rookie of the Year while leading the Cavaliers to the NIT Championship. The next season, Sampson took the Cavs to their first berth in the NCAA tournaments in '76 and won the first of 3 straight ACC Player of the Year awards. But as a junior, the enticement of riches in the NBA began to sway Sampson, and rumors abounded that he would forego his senior year in order to be drafted. Here's Sampson in a 1982 interview with Al McGuire.
Over 2 years ago, in the early fall, I visited the lawn here at the University of Virginia with a young, scared freshman by the name of Ralph Lee Sampson. Today, every college sports fan in the country knows about him. End of his sophomore year, he was the College Player of the Year. Odds on to repeat it again this year. The pros come after him every year, and he said no. He's registered in one of these rooms. There's 47 of them off the lawn here. They're very prestigious. But there's still a doubt whether he'll play his senior year at the University of Virginia.
Do you think Ralph will stay his senior year?
I think he will.
Why?
Well, I think he's happy at Virginia, and I know the people here love him, and the students really want him to stay, and I really don't think he needs the money.
Money? You could replace this with money? No way possible.
Young lady, will Ralph Sampson stay at Virginia for his senior year?
He sure will, because we're going to give him a lawn room, and we're all the way behind him for next year. Ralph in '84, he's here.
From talking to the students today, Ralph, they seem to think that you're staying for your senior year because you have a room on the lawn.
When I applied for the lawn, a lot of reporters and a lot of other people thought I was staying at the university too. But the word there is I applied. And now that I've got accepted to the lawn, it's a nice honor, and I'm happy with that. But it still doesn't have an effect on my decision to go pro or not.
I'm not trying to move you into a corner, but when will you decide if you're going to come back and play your final year?
I'll probably wait to the last minute.
That's right.
Last minute, 11:58, something like that, p.m. that night, and tell Coach I don't have everybody sweating again. But that's the way I work. That's the way I do things, and I always wait to the last minute. So far, hopefully it'll work again.
Where did your son get his ability from? Were you an athlete in high school?
I've been teaching Ralph how to do the hook. Well, seriously, you know, I used to tell him when he was in high school, I said, Ralph, you've done everything except the hook. Because I said, you know, when I was in high school, I did the hook with no problem. So he went back to the gym, started working on his hook shots. But I played when I was in high school.
I felt that this year that you would have been close to Tap City. What made this club, obviously, outside of you?
Well, it was a team basketball team, and everybody hangs in there and plays together. Everybody does what they can do, and it makes us real good.
What, in your opinion, is the weakest part of your game?
The weakest part is everything, I think. I like to improve a whole lot more than I have. I want to dribble, I'm a good guard.
You also want to take that 17-foot jumper?
Right, definitely. And I want to play out front. Sometimes I want to play inside.
You know, pal, that I don't think you're going to win the NCAA. But let's say you do win the NCAA. Will this make a difference in your decision in returning for your senior year?
Well, I think when we win... And,
positive thinking?
Yeah, definitely positive. It will have no bearing on my decision. And I just have to get down and reevaluate the situation and see if I'm happy again, and do I want to live on the lawn, and do I want to do certain things at the university.
Whatever you do, I don't think there'll be any rational person that would say you're wrong, or any rational person would change their opinion of you, Ralph.
Finds junior serving, drives to the basket, goes up, and unbelievable shot. Listen to the fans. They just love the doctor.
You're watching Classic Sports Network, where the legends play.
If you want whiter teeth, is it worth paying so much more for Rembrandt?
The stuff works better, right?
wrong. Not even Rembrandt can whiten better than Aquafresh Whitening.
What's so special about Aquafresh Whitening?
A patented tricline formula safely breaks up stains to help get your teeth their whitest. It's tough on stains, yet gentle on your teeth.
So why am I paying twice as much for Rembrandt?
Try Aquafresh Whitening instead.
Aquafresh Whitening, safe to use every day for dazzling whiter teeth.
Tim Conway's back, and he's hauling in a whopper. It's Dorf Goes Fishing, this year's funniest comedy home video. Let Tim Conway, as that master sportsman Dorf, show you everything you've always wanted to know about fishing. Go back in time to man's first fishing method. Let Dorf show you what to wear, how to clean your day's catch, how to get in shape, the joys of fishing with your spouse, plus important boating and safety tips. Dorf Goes Fishing is guaranteed to be the funniest fishing video you've ever seen, and it's not available in stores. So what are you waiting for? Call and order Dorf Goes Fishing today. Call now and you'll get Dorf Goes Fishing plus this official Dorf floating keychain absolutely free.
For rush delivery, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-848-1000. The funniest, the most outrageous Tim Conway at his very best to Dorf Goes Fishing. That's 1-800-848-1000 or send $19.95 plus $4 to the address on your screen. Order now.
You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network.
Ralph Sampson with 8 points and 4 rebounds to lead Virginia, but Miller was 4 for 4 from the floor, the freshman starter. Edelin chipping in with 6, Robinson 5, Jones and Stokes 2. Worthy, brilliant, 16 points for Carolina. Perkins and Doherty with 6, Black with 4. Jordan strapped with 3 fouls, scored only 2 free throws.
Those 6 points for Edelin was very big. Don't expect that much production out of him offensively.
North Carolina jumped out to the early 8-0 lead and finally saw Virginia almost catch them at 32-31. We start the second half 34-31, and Virginia on the alternate possession gets the ball first.
This is man-to-man. Let's see how Sam Perkins will handle Sampson. And always remember, whoever playing Sampson man-to-man is getting help.
Robinson over Worthy to score, and it's 34-33.
Worthy might have been conscious there that he has 2 fouls, didn't want to pick up his third too early, so he didn't go for head and shoulder fake on Robinson.
Robinson now with 7 points. Reintroduce the Carolina 5, Worthy, Perkins. This is Doherty with the ball. Black and Jordan. Jordan now with it. There's that jump hook, not there, but touched last by Virginia. Othell Wilson, the starting guard, number 2 scorer for Terry Holland's Virginia Cavaliers, is on the bench, out of uniform, bruised his thigh in Friday night's first-round game. There's Wilson, who's had a great year, sophomore guard.
He's all ACC guard.
Virginia down by only 1 despite his absence.
2-3 zone.
Over 15,000 here in Greensboro. Worthy had it knocked away. Rebound out to Stokes, and a foul on Worthy. He was on the back. His second.
Oh, I was wrong. I said he had 2 already. Excuse me. He was on the back of Ralph Sampson that time. Not much. Looked like it just touched him with his inside hand. Now he misses this shot. See him pushing there. Number 52. He's pushing Ralph, who's way up in the stratosphere.
Virginia has not led in this game. They have a chance, and do!
Beautiful play, back goal. Defensive man turned his head.
Mullen's first basket gives Virginia its first lead. Knocked away by Stokes. Ricky Stokes. Goaltending. And let's see if there's a foul. No foul, but goaltending. And Stokes gives Virginia a 3-point lead. Here's Stokes' play, and Doherty with the goaltend.
Watch how high Matt gets here. An obvious goaltend.
So Virginia scoring the first 6 points of the second half, leading 37-34.
That was a nice picture through the window there. 1-3-1 zone now. Again, 1-3-1 zone, vulnerable from the corner and on the side of the top of the key.
Inside to Perkins. Back out to Michael Jordan. Rebound, seconds gone in the second half, and North Carolina has not scored yet. Sampson playing high. Perkins on him. The hook shot. Not there. That's the one his mother talked about in the halftime conversation. Doherty. And Carolina with 2:40 gone in the second half. Finally it gets on the board. 37-36.
Kenny McDonald. He keeps them honest. He makes that baseline of North Carolina, in my opinion, the best baseline in college basketball. Perkins is going to need a little help on that side, just like he's saying that. He told me that he's going to become an announcer and bury me as an announcer someday. Because I said that he can't cover Sampson man-to-man. I don't think anybody can cover him man-to-man. Now watch Matt Doherty laying off in front of Sampson. That's why Miller's staying out there.
Tim Mullen, the freshman from Richwood, New Jersey, with the ball. Doherty on him. Jones, good fake on Black, and he scores. Jeff Jones has scored. 39-36 Virginia. 16:20 left in the second half. Doherty throws it out of bounds, trying to hit Black. That's one of the rare mistakes made by Carolina today.
Never any excitement on the Carolina bench. They handle themselves, everything's smooth and easy. The tighter the game, the cooler Dean Smith is.
Into the game is Buzz Peterson, number 22 for North Carolina, replacing Michael Jordan. Chris Rust, 45, also in for Carolina. Worthy and Jordan on the bench.
I'm surprised that Virginia doesn't pull out and make them come out of the zone. They got the lead by 3 points. They can come out of the zone, make them play Sampson man-to-man. Maybe they're doing it. It might be it's a 2-3 zone. The white team, North Carolina, is a 2-3 zone. They're losing by 3 points. They must come out and play Virginia.
Oh, that's an unfortunate call. Black and Mullen in contact. Mullen fell down, and no foul, and a turnover to North Carolina. Black, a tremendously talented defensive player in the tradition of, well, Dudley Bradley, who may have been one of the best defensive men to ever play this game.
Well, Jimmy Black's very underrated as a ball player because there's only so much publicity in a team like this with 2 All-Americans, Perkins and Worthy.
Perkins brings it back out to Jordan. Here's Black, and now Doherty.
Looks like to me that Jordan's going to break out soon.
He takes the shot. How do you know these things?
I don't know. He started to move a little quicker. He was taken out of the game for a while. Dean probably said, hey, get your head together. You're a good ball player. Put it up there. You're playing too tentative.
Black on defense against Jones. Robinson and Rust.
Again, Carolina alternates their defense. Gives you many faces. Every time down, you got to analyze what they're doing. Russ is laying back to help out Sam Perkins.
And Virginia calls timeout. 5 minutes, 15 seconds have been played in the second half, and the Cavaliers lead the Tar Heels by 1.
You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network.
Life is empty, torturous,
I yearn wanting more.
wanting more.
There's a burning from within.
Here's a tip. Eat something.
I recommend the new Extreme Carvers from Boston Market, like the chicken cheesesteak. Juicy, slow-roasted chicken, peppers, and onions smothered in 4 ooey-gooey cheeses. Now get a free side and a free drink when you buy an Extreme Chicken Cheesesteak, only at Boston Market.
Well, that burning from within, it's called hunger.
What's your favorite sports memory? Is it Reggie's 3 homers in Game 6? Or Michael's 6 3-pointers in Game 1? Or maybe it was the time you and your dad had the best seats in the house. We want to hear your favorite sports memory and maybe put it on the air. Classic Sports Network invites you to send us your favorite memory. Whether it was a moment seen round the world or one that only you know about. Write it down on a postcard, mail it in, and if we tell your story, you get star billing and a Classic Sports logo t-shirt. Send your favorite memory to Favorite Sports Memories, Classic Sports Network, Murray Hill Station, P.O. Box 1830, New York, New York, 10156. Because if it meant something to you, it means something to us.
Second round games, how these two teams earned their way here. Virginia with a couple of 2-point wins. North Carolina winning rather easily against North Carolina State and Georgia Tech. Virginia with the ball, leading 39-38. Sampson not there. Perkins gets the rebound. Miller had his hand on it for a moment. Tar Heels looking for the lead. Perkins outside. And Worthy rebounds.
And Matt cleans the floor.
Boy, that is, as they call him, an awesome twosome for Dean Smith. Perkins and Worthy. They're both 6'9".
Let it go, Jordan. Take it.
13:45 left.
Worthy got position over there. They get it to him.
Jordan. Michael Jordan hits 2 in a row. And North Carolina's back in front, 40-39.
All right, now they got the lead. Carolina smartly goes with 2-3 zone. Now Virginia has to attack. Now here's where they miss Othell Wilson.
Miller trying to wedge his way into the lane, and he's called for charging. Terry Howland didn't see it that way.
Well, there was no room there on that play. He tried to force between 2 men. He put the ball down off one of their legs. Watch what happened. He turns here. There's 2 men, one on each side, and I tried to get through him. There's no room there.
But neither man, both of them for Carolina were turned to the side. He didn't really...
Yeah, but Perkins doesn't have to get out of his way there. Perkins has to, is 2 feet down. It's up to the offensive man to get around it.
12:45 left second half. North Carolina 40, Virginia 39. Virginia out shooting the Tar Heels, as you can see in both halves, but they trail in the game score.
You know, you forget every now and then that Ralph Sampson's 7'4".
One of the reasons why the Carolina percentages are lower, they've had many more opportunities. They had 8 more shots than Virginia the first half.
Kind of a slight 4 corners here. Not into it deep. Looking to open up. I think they're looking to open up to have Worthy go inside easily. Come on, Ralph. Got to come out a little bit.
This is part of the game that has created a lot of controversy this year, the slowdown.
Yep. More so in the ACC than any place else. You all got to come out now and create play.
Dean Smith on the the bench. Graduate of Kansas. He was a reserve on the 1952 Kansas team that won the national tournament. And that same Kansas team in '53 finished second to Indiana for the title from Emporia, Kansas. Certainly one of the game's very best coaches. Terrific article in Inside Sports issue on who is Dean Smith and what makes him tick.
Well, he's a very personal guy. He has a close group of friends, and that's about it. His life is basketball. He enjoys golf. He's a family man, likes to go home. He's won everything but the NCAA championship. He's been there 6 times in the Final Four.
3 times to the final game. And yet some of his fellow coaches really don't like him. I found that to be true of John Wooden when he was at UCLA. They find him almost too perfect. They try to pick away at him.
Well, no one can digest that much success. It's very hard. It's still be human. You're competing against someone, and for the last 15 years, he's won so many of these conference championships and tournaments. This will be his 16th straight year in the postseason tournament. And he runs his operation so nice and smooth. Even his assistant coaches. Cutledge is there 15 years. Vogel's there 9. Probably has more players in the NBA than any other coach.
Jeff Jones nearly with a steal. And in fact, North Carolina, the last 16 years, they finished either first or second in their conference. What a run of excellence.
One of the reasons for the clock, people don't realize that everyone thinks the poorer team uses the clock. In my opinion, the better teams use the clock.
Michael Jordan, at 3 in a row for the freshman, and North Carolina builds its lead back to 3. They used the clock about 2.5 minutes in that last sequence.
Shoot from the outside. I don't believe he will. Now again, that hurts Virginia because Odell Wilson is hurt. They want to take a chance because of the NCAA coming up next Thursday.
Inside to Sampson. He shoots that jump shot down.
That one was just about down.
42-41. Sampson now has 10. He's averaging 16 a game, and his rebounds over 11 a game. That's really misleading. He does so much more.
You understand, Dick, that when he shoots the shot down, if you touch the ball after it leaves his hand, it's goaltending. That's right. Because the ball's on its downward flight.
Jordan, he's hot.
Oh, he's hot. Dean took him out, sat him down. He says, hey, you made the All-NBC freshman team. Go out and show him why.
He comes back with 4 straight field goals after being shut out, except for 2 free throws in the first half. 44-41, 8.5 minutes remaining.
Now again, this gets boring to people that don't have an interest in Virginia or North Carolina individually. That's where I think the clock will be coming in for about 40 seconds. I think it'll take a few more years because the game is not really broken, so don't fix it.
Kenton Edelin, number 30, is back in for Virginia, replacing Robinson.
Everything that's going on now is legal. I believe that the referee should not have to give a warning on a stall or a slow tempo game. I also believe that the 28-foot pass mark on the side of the court should be moved in closer to the basket.
Dean Smith is for the three-point play as well, anything outside 18 feet. Jones, that might have been a three-pointer.
Yeah, that's the son of a coach.
44-43. 7.5 minutes remaining. North Carolina by 1.
All sons of coaches seem to be able to shoot the ball.
Black with Stokes. Doherty has Miller. Perkins and Sampson.
Getting into too much of a chess game too early in the game. There's still over 7 minutes left. It's a 1-3-1 zone.
every corner covered, plus Doherty in the middle at the top of the key.
But it's not 4 corners, Dick. It's more setting up against the 1-3-1 zone. The vulnerable spots are always where the 1 man is on both sides. So it's 1-3-1, so the corners on both ends of the half court are open. But Virginia's going to have to go man-to-man. Otherwise, they can ice this game all the way out.
6:20 left. North Carolina 44, Virginia 43. Edelin, very nearly a steal, a foul on Edelin. That is only the second team foul on Virginia and just the 3rd foul of the entire second half for both teams. And a timeout, 6:14 left in the game.
They were stars even before they were in the NBA. Catch Michael, Patrick, Worthy, and Sampson get ready for the tournaments with ACC in the Big East Feasts. Watch Duke versus North Carolina on Phi Beta Classics, only on Classic Sports.
Would you like a better paying job? Professional Career Development Institute can train you at home in just a few months for one of America's 15 top career opportunities. Whether your dream is to be your own boss or to work for an employer, call for free literature on any one of America's top career choices. Train at home for the job you've always wanted and earn this nationally recognized diploma. Take a look at PCDI's exciting career opportunities. Medical transcription, paralegal, veterinary assistant, computer training, fitness and nutrition, interior decorating, electrician, child daycare, conservation outdoors, travel agent, locksmithing, medical dental office assistant, home inspection, bookkeeping, accounting, or get your high school diploma. Call for free literature on the career of your choice.
In the U.S. and Canada, call 1-800-603-7616. Get free literature on one of these 15 careers. That's 1-800-603-7616. Earn more money. Call now. 1-800-603-7616.
I love watching classic sports.
Yeah, the fights are awesome. That's what we're talking about. Oh, Ali and Frazier.
The home run derby is my favorite.
The tennis and
The old-time football games. I'll tell you right now, I'm hooked on it. Just turn on the classics. It's awesome. Everybody's talking about it. It's just something you cannot miss at all. I'm hooked on Classic Sports Network. Watch it every night.
I love classic sports.
You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network.
Welcome back to Victory Yard. It seems obvious now that both the Tar Heels and the Cavaliers boasted multiple offensive talents. Carolina's powerful triumvirate of Jordan, Worthy, and Perkins scored enough for a full team alone, while Sampson never had a problem keeping Virginia in the game. But for just over 5 minutes late in the second half, neither team could buy a basket. Strange to figure. How does that happen? Anyway, we bring you back to Greensboro Coliseum for the conclusion of the 1982 ACC championship game, with North Carolina leading Virginia 44-43.
Now 1:26 remaining in this game at Greensboro. The champion of this game and this tournament will stay undoubtedly in the Eastern region, and both games, first 2-round games, are in the state of North Carolina, so it's a tremendous advantage to the winner with the tournament coming up.
Yeah, first round is in Charlotte. They play 1 game there, then 2 games in Raleigh. The worst foul shooter on North Carolina is James Worthy at 66%, and the next one is 69%, Michael Jordan.
But Virginia's committed only 3 team fouls.
And that's because the problem to them, because they'll keep getting the ball out of bounds. They should come up and foul, or this game is over. This game is over unless they foul. I am not going to say that again, Dick.
We're in the final minute.
They got to foul 3 times. Hey, you got to foul, fellas. That's 1. Now you got to foul 2 more times before you can even put them on the line.
That's only the 4th team foul, 3rd on Edelin.
They got to foul 3 more times before they put them on the line. You got 54 seconds. There's a breakdown here in, I think.
Stay tuned. After our basketball game, it'll be golf and then sports world. 54 seconds. There was a chance to foul, but they didn't.
Foul somebody. I don't think that.
3 fouls they have to give to force Carolina, unless it's an intentional foul, and they may almost have to go to a tackle. There's now down to 2 fouls.
2 left. And the big thing, remember, the arrow is pointing towards the Tar Heels.
Dean Smith's Tar Heels fouls. Lead by 1, 37 seconds remaining.
Now, people, you don't get a one-on-one foul till you commit your 6th foul. It's committed on you.
There it is, 5 seconds. Oh, no, Jones apparently committed a foul. Terry Holland can't believe it.
Terry thought he got the count that time. After you get the 4 count, you can't call timeout. All right, now a foul. North Carolina has to go to the line. It'll be 1-1. That's 1 and a bonus. Watch them to intentionally foul Worthy or Jordan, one or the other. Worthy, they should have hit him right then. Now they're in their 4 corners. They spread out. I'd hit intentionally, even give him 2 shots. Give him 2 shots.
There's the foul. It'll be Doherty who goes to the line. Here are the statistics on this sophomore from East Meadow, New York. He is shooting almost 77%, so he's one of the better shooters.
I would call a timeout now and ice him there. Coach, Virginia, call timeout. Get him off the line. Make him think.
Virginia has only 2 timeouts.
I don't care. I'd call a timeout now. There's only 28 seconds. Get him off that line.
Robinson comes in for Terry Holland's Cavaliers.
No.
And Elam goes out.
Different strategies. I mean, it's all different strategies here. I'm not trying to second guess. I'm just saying the way I would do it.
Doherty, with the substitution, has had to think a little bit about it.
Now, if he makes both of them, it turns around. Carolina only has 1 foul on him. They can foul 5 times.
2-point lead, 45-43.
That was not the important one. This is the important one. Because now they need the ball twice to win, Virginia. If he misses this one, Virginia's in good shape. Just call a timeout. They got 28 seconds left. Oh, it's on the rim. It was on the rim, I thought.
Timeout, Virginia. It's a 2-point game. 25 seconds left, and Virginia has the ball.
That's what I meant. There was no problem in making the first one, Dick, because now he can go into overtime. But if he made that second one, then the game was over. North Carolina would probably play in the NCAA in Charlotte and also in Raleigh.
Let's see if the ball's on the rim when it's hit. Well, you can't tell from that angle.
It's up there. They're touching that net.
Timeout.
You're watching Phi Beta Classics on Classic Sports Network.
We've got our own set of ways here at Gateway 2000. You see it in every computer we build.
Hey, hand me that audio cable, would you? Sure. Thanks.
Gateway computers feature the Intel Pentium chip. Call 1-800-GATEWAY and buy a computer. Oh, please.
Some days, it seems like nothing goes right.
Kelly is down.
And everyone's out to get you.
Now Favre running to the right. Favre is on the run.
There are monster hits and narrow escapes. But other times, there's always the glory.
The NFL Quarterback Club Collection, exclusively from Sports Illustrated, featuring the ultimate game ball. This one-time only, authentic, collectible NFL Quarterback Club football, and the special new video from SI and the NFL Quarterback Club, QBs Under Fire, both free with your paid subscription to SI. Your NFL Quarterback Club collection starts with this collector's dream, an officially licensed, individually numbered NFL Quarterback Club football. It features the official replica autographs of 5 superstar quarterbacks: Troy Aikman, Dan Marino, John Elway, Jim Kelly, and Brett Favre.
You gotta love that.
Call now, and you'll also get the exclusive new video, Quarterbacks Under Fire. Go inside the huddle. Feel the intensity of the most pressure-packed position in sports. Find out how the game feels from the quarterback's point of view. Who they go to.
Touchdown 49ers, Jerry Rice.
And who they fear.
I think he takes great pleasure in hitting people. I'm afraid of him.
Call now. Get 54 issues of Sports Illustrated for only $1.48 an issue. Save over 55% off the cover price. Plus, get your exclusive NFL Quarterback Club collection absolutely free. For quicker delivery, use your credit card. Don't pass up your chance to get the NFL Quarterback Club collection for yourself or a friend. The ultimate game ball. The exclusive, collectible NFL Quarterback Club football.
and the great new video, QB's Under Fire. There are only 2 ways to get the NFL Quarterback Club collection.
You can take over an NFL team or subscribe to Sports Illustrated. And that's all.
Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
In 7 events, Mark Spitz has set 7 world records and walked off with 7 gold medals.
You're watching Classic Sports Network, where the legends play.
Virginia has had certainly more than its share of practice rehearsing for this game. They won by 2 against Clemson when Clemson took a shot at the buzzer Friday night. They won on the final buzzer in overtime yesterday against Wake Forest, and now they're trying to tie it in the final seconds. And there, that chewed up a few seconds.
Well, but dude, I'm telling you, Dick, they're going to put pressure up over half court, commit as many fouls as possible. They still got 4 to give, which will kill the clock. There's only 21 seconds. If I was Holland right now, I'd be saying to the referee, hey, they're going to hurt my ball players. It's amateur sport. They hit them 12-2. All right, now they'll settle back into some type of combination once it gets over.
Jones with the ball. And another foul. This one on Jordan, his 4th. Now only 13 seconds remain.
But they're close to the basket there. Now they're all the way down 2/3 of the way down into the court.
It has been an interesting chess game between Holland and Smith.
Well, you watch under the basket here right now. You'll see Worthy and Perkins all around. Call your last timeout, Virginia, if you're in trouble.
8 seconds.
Hey, move in, Stokes. Let it go, Miller.
Out of bounds to North Carolina. It went off Miller's foot.
Carolina will call a timeout, not to do anything foolish. Here it is. Off his knee, excellent call by the official. Great camera work.
And Jimmy Black again, the defensive player, forcing the turnover. Our most valuable player, Honeywell, presents a handsome plaque. Outstanding player in this game, James Worthy of North Carolina. He got his team off to a quick start. And although his second half much quieter than the first, they've been a brilliant player again. Terry Holland's team has 3 seconds to try to get the ball. We'll see if they attempt the quick foul.
They shouldn't take the man that's taking the ball out of bounds. Let's see if they do that. Watch the man taking the ball out of bounds. No one should guard him. That's right.
Now, there was a very bright question by Black, the senior. He went to the sidelines, asked, whose ball is it if we are called for a jump? Doherty, and 2 seconds tick off as Edelin commits the foul. Who made 1 shot to give Carolina a 2-point lead. If he makes 1 of these, it's over.
Dean doesn't want anyone under the basket. He wants them back court, so there's no chance of a foul. If he misses the shot, it's a 1 and a 1 bonus. If he misses the shot, the clock should go off. So why should he have anyone down there? Congratulations to Dean Smith and the Tar Heels on a great season. Also, Terry Holland had an outstanding season. They both only lost 2 games each.
And now some frosting. We'll be going to Florida for the Arnold Palmer Bay Hill. Terry Holland's team losing for only the 3rd time this year. 29 victories for Holland. He is the first coach. This is the first team in ACC conference history to win at least 28 games 2 years running. And North Carolina, in turn, Dean Smith in his 21st year. Maybe this is the year. Maybe this is the team that will finally get him that coveted national championship.
There's only been 2 teams in the NCAA in the last 30-so-odd years that has won the NCAA, and they both have won 30 games. One was Frank McGuire's team about 1956 or 7, went 32-0, and the other was North Carolina State. They beat us in the finals right here at Greensboro in about 1974.
I have a little trivia quiz for you. What famous golfer has a son on the golf team of the University of North Carolina?
Eddie Picalis.
Now, Jack Nicklaus, and Jack Nicklaus is leading that Bay Hill tournament. Eddie Picalis. 1 second left. 51-year-old Dean Smith 27 wins, only 2 losses. As we said earlier, number 1 preseason, number 1 most of the year. Lost only 2 games to Wake Forest at home. That was when Perkins was ill, and at Virginia. And he will go into the NCAA undoubtedly as the number 1 seeded team, and will stay at home, be able to play in his own state the first 2 rounds.
They're on about 11-game winning streak, I think.
A meaningless 2-pointer by Sampson, and the game is over. The final score will read North Carolina 47, Virginia 45. Leading score for North Carolina was 18 points. James Worthy, our most valuable player. It was an outstanding game, hampered only by the fact that we got the routine slowdown in the second half that took a little of the edge away. But it's a final for Carolina.
2002, the one-year anniversary.